Welcome back. So, I had some concerns coming into today that everything was going to be a sweep and that there wouldn't be any drama in this round. Well, we will not have a sweep in the series between the Rangers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So if you're a Rangers fan and you're like, boy, I don't know if I want a Game 5. It would be great to have a Game 5 at home. Well, they're going to have a Game 5. And Tampa Bay is going to try to ensure that there's a Game 6 with the next game. This was the best all-around game, I thought, by the Tampa Bay Lightning in the series. And it shows how good Shesterkin is, how tough it is to beat him, and the fact to get it done is something. So it's Shesterkin versus Vasilevsky in this one. The early jump was for Tampa. The shots, though, were one apiece at 3 minutes. And you could see that some of the chaos we had in the games in New York wasn't it wasn't the same in this one. There's a lot of shots in this game. It was not a boring game. But you could see Tampa Bay was playing more of their style than they'd been able to at MSG. Tentative start, I thought, by both teams as they're, feeling each other out a little bit here, the matchups being different. Cirelli has a shot that's held. Kopp had a rush chance that was saved. Strome then had a shot that was kicked aside. Kucherov's denied on a rush opportunity. Kucherov had a good game. Hedl then had a wraparound that was saved. The Rangers would press. I didn't think the kid line was anywhere near as prominent in this one as they were in the first two games in New York. I thought they were pretty well blanketed for the most part tonight by the Tampa Bay Lightning, or this afternoon by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Trouba's denied on a turnover. The Bolts pressed at 6.5 minutes, but they're kept to the outside. Both teams did a pretty good job of that today, keeping teams to the outside when they got those opportunities. Kucherov goes beast mode, but his net feed is held. So as much as he has the puck for a while there and it looked dangerous, Shesterkin ends up holding on to it. Rangers get a power play. Kreider's robbed in close. There's a shorthanded play by Paul that kills some time. Rangers do set it up late. Kopp has a chance that's saved. And then out of the box, Kucherov with a bit of a break there. That was saved. His next shot was saved as well. And then there's a near miss for Stamkos. So some good opportunities for Tampa Bay in the first period. Goudreau's denied then as the Rangers press. Hagel couldn't bury one as the Bolts then press back the other way. Braun blocks a Cirelli shot. Hedman breaks up a 2-on-1 for the Rangers. Nice defensive play by Hedman. Panarin then has a shot that's blocked. Trouba's next shot was stopped. Then we get some shoving after that because they poke at a puck that's being held by the goaltender. The Bolts press with 2.5 minutes left. Stamkos with a rush. That is denied in the final minute. So after the first period, it's scoreless, but we had 27 shots in that first period. So definitely some opportunities. And then the second period, the power plays kind of take over. So good back and forth early. Strome exited. It looked like something with his leg. We'll see what the report is on that. It was an odd-looking play, so we'll see exactly what his injury is, I would think soon. But losing Strome, the Rangers have some good depth there, but still, you don't want Strome to miss too much time here. Hagel couldn't bury one in close. Cirelli tips one wide. Hagel was all around the net. He had a bunch of shots in this one. Panarin has a rush chance that's saved. The Rangers press after that. There's another save then on Panarin, and Goudreau's chance was held. So Panarin's kind of all over the ice in this one too. Then there's a glove save on Perry, some shoving after that. We end up with 2 minutes of 4-on-4 to knock that down. The Bolts then get a minute and 45 seconds of 4-on-3. There's a near miss for Corey Perry. Stamkos' shot is saved. The Bolts cycle. There's a shorthanded chance for Goudreau. That hits the post. Perry goes to the box. We have a brief 4-on-3, or a brief 3-on-3, I should say. Paul has a rush chance saved. Zibanejad blasts one wide. And then on the power play, the Rangers score. It's Zibanejad from Fox and Panarin at 7:37. So with all those power plays that all overlapped, in the end, the Rangers end up getting the power play goal out of it. It was blasted through a screen from the face-off circle. So very well done by Zibanejad by the Rangers. And then the Rangers go back to the power play. Panarin fires one wide. Zibanejad's denied from the same spot as the goal. And then Kreider's not. He scores from Zibanejad and Panarin at 9:44. So 2 goals in 2 minutes and 7 seconds for the New York Rangers. He ties Rod Gilbert for the most career playoff goals by a New York Ranger. So congratulations to Kreider on that. And then the Bolts get a power play, and they score on their power play as well. It's Kucherov from Hedman and Stamkos at 10 minutes and 50 seconds. So that's 3 goals in a little over 3 minutes time in the game. So very, very exciting, and the penalty kills might be lacking a bit, but hey, makes for some exciting hockey. Kakko then had a rush chance that's defended by Paul. McDonough fires one high. Stamkos with a net drive. That was broken up. He doesn't get there. Sergachev has a shot that's held. Trouba then had a shot that was kicked aside. Ruda shot blocks on a 3-on-2 to prevent it from getting to the net. The Rangers would press from that. Bogosian's then denied. Igor would hold on to that puck. Sergachev has a rush that's defended. Paul fires one wide. Both teams getting some rush opportunities. Some good back and forth late in the period. Vetrano has a shot that's held in the final minute. The fans tell the ref he sucks. It's the last time we'd hear that in this game that I could, and probably the first too. Not a lot of that in this game. So they tell him he sucks, and I'm sure the referee was grateful to be told. And then there's some pushing at the horn. So it's 2-1 Rangers after 2. The Rangers have been very good at locking down games when they have a lead. And so third period, this was a pretty tall task for the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is one of those tests of their mettle as 2-time Stanley Cup champs, right? Killorn has an early chance that saved. The Bolts had the jump, and they draw a power play. And they score on it early. At 1 minute and 22 seconds, it's Stamkos from Perry and Kucherov. And it's a one-timer, good cross-ice pass. Not much chance there for Shesterkin. So Kucherov with his 6th. Stamkos with his 6th. And these are the guys that you needed to get on the board for Tampa Bay today. Vetrano then fires high on a rush. The Bolts look for the lead. Nash can't bury one in close. Hedman then had a shot that was saved. The Bolts press some more as they really understand this is their chance. This is it. If they lose this game today, they're down 3-0, and that's basically the series. Kreider has a shot that's held. Vetrano then had a net drive that causes some pushing because he ran into the goaltender. Because he ran into the goaltender, the Bolts come out with the power play for the goalie interference call. So this is a power play for Tampa. Chernak has a net feed that misses. Oh, here we go. Right here. So Perry nearly gets one. We get some power plays in that third period. I'll get there. Hedman has a shot that's blocked. Perry misses wide. The Rangers kill it off. 2 shots allowed. Strome, they announced at that point, won't return. Now, Chernak has a net feed that misses. Everyone, or Chernak's net feed misses everyone. There was a pile in front of the net. Chernak's trying to put it through, just misses everybody. The Rangers get a power play with 9:04 left, and it's a 4-minute power play. So again, if you want to talk about moments that might very well be Tampa Bay's season, and maybe this is a huge turnaround moment, it is a double minor. Keep in mind, the Rangers, both of their goals scored on the power play. Their power play looked lethal in the second period. So Fox has a shot that's blocked. Vasi denies Panarin. There's a shorthanded rush by Paul. That kills some time. Trouba has a blast tipped wide. The puck comes out. The Rangers end up taking a penalty. That makes it 4-on-4 for 2 minutes during that 4-minute power play. Killorn has a shot that's saved. Cirelli has a chance that's held. Everything gets killed off. The Cirelli chance is technically shorthanded, although the player had just come back onto the ice. So good play there by him. Keep the puck at the other end. Everything gets killed off. No harm, no foul. Hedman blasts one wide as Tampa presses. Now that they've killed off that 4-minute power play, now it's time to go to the attack and try to get the lead. And it felt like overtime in the final 5 minutes. You know, next goal is the one that's going to win it. And I was kind of getting ready for overtime, to be honest. Hagel Sergachev's broken up by Kopp. And then in the final minute, it happens. Nice little press there by Tampa. They get the goal. It's Palat from Kucherov and Hedman at 1918. Believe that's Palat's 6th goal of the playoffs as well. No player on Tampa had more than 5 goals in the playoffs coming into today. So, good pressure. The Rangers call a timeout. They did pull the goalie immediately upon winning that faceoff. The Rangers do pressure. They cannot tie it. Your final score is 3-2 in favor of the Tampa Bay Lightning. They come back from being down 2-1 after the second period. They make the series 2-1. The Rangers still have the lead. The Rangers will be looking to win Game 4 and have a chance to win at home in Game 5. Tampa Bay winning Game 4 would mean they'd force at least a Game 6, which of course would be in Tampa Bay as well. So we'll see what happens. Your 3 stars, Palat, Vasilevsky, and Stamkos. Personally, I would have had Shesterkin in there, but that's me. Shots, 15-12 Tampa in the first, 17-12 Tampa in the second, and then 19-6 Tampa in the third. That is the desperate hockey they needed to play today in order to secure the win. Final shots are 51-30 in favor of Tampa. Your power plays, Rangers 2 for 5, Tampa 2 for 4. Hits, 38-37 in favor of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Blocked shots, 18-9 in favor of the Rangers. So they blocked 18 shots and 51 got on the net. Tampa Bay was busy today. Shesterkin, 48 saves on 51 shots. Vasilevsky saves 27 out of 29. His best game of the series thus far. And so again, the New York Rangers, a team that's won a bunch at home. They've struggled on the road in these playoffs. We'll see how things go in Game 4, which will again, of course, be in Tampa. So let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. I thought it was an entertaining game. I did, and again, I don't really enjoy watching just sweeps, so I'm glad that this one's at least going to go 5 games. But we'll see. Does it go 5? Does it go 6? Does it go 7? And does this game mean that the tide has turned a bit, that Tampa figures something out, or is this just you get last change, you get away from some of the matchups New York Rangers threw at you? Let me know your thoughts, how you read this game in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happen upon this video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.